Now we're going to play red flag, green flag. So we're going to talk about different behaviors for people who may witness these behaviors in friends or family or colleagues. And you're going to let us know if it's a red flag, meaning this person could potentially be a victim of human trafficking or labor trafficking, or a green flag, or if it's a normal behavior.
You're on an airplane and you see an older gentleman with a child who looks very nervous and has a bruise.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because when we talk about red flags and green flags, we're talking about a totality of the circumstances. It's just whether it's enough for you to alert someone so that the attendant can ask more questions. We do trainings for airlines all the time. They can verify that the child belongs with this person or doesn't belong with this person. If you get this gut instincts that just anything that doesn't seem right, this is our human self-protection mechanism. We get that sense of fear. It's called the gift of fear. That means we are feeling something that we can't even put in words. So you're probably going to not find many green flags because in combination with other things, it's going to be something that you should follow up on.
If someone expresses fear of authorities and distrust of law enforcement.
Because this is one of the number one things for traffickers is they tell the victims that police, prosecutors are not their friend and that they're going to be the ones in trouble. So that is one of the things that we look for.
A teen suddenly has expensive new clothes, tech, or nails done, but their family is struggling financially.
Yeah, definitely. This is what we teach teachers, even to notice that difference, to start noting it. That's part of the training that we give teachers under the human trafficking law, is where did these new items come from? Doesn't make any sense. Along with whether they find like hotel key cards or they see a child, like why does this child, if their family hasn't gone on vacation, have a hotel key card? You can call the National Human Trafficking Hotline and they will call police, and that's 888-373-7888.
So I have one that I want to bring up because I think it's important. I mean, in this day and age with social media, there are a lot of influencers. And for especially like young women, it seems like a really easy way to make money. Like you don't need an education. You just have to be pretty and show your life. So one of these that we have here is someone mentions work or modeling opportunities that sound too good to be true. Is that a thing? Do people reach out, promising that someone could be an influencer and then put them into sex trafficking?
That's absolutely a red flag. Yeah. And we've had, sadly, a few cases where these young people have gone to the location without anybody with them. So if you're a parent that also thinks which we've had parents think, oh, it's probably real, my child is super beautiful, go with them. Yeah. Tell somebody else before you go where you're going. Check it out online to see if this agency has any track record, any reviews. Is it connected with that address? Use the internet to make yourself safe by doing reverse Google, searches to see if that's even a true name that the person has given, their image. All of those things, because it definitely is a red flag. This is not how modeling agencies or influencers do business. It's not by contacting some minor online. So it's really important. But I think the even bigger point that I want to bring out is lots of times we're looking for a male trafficker. But male traffickers often also use women that maybe they exploited young, but now they've grown up and they're using them to become traffickers. So they use women to lull victims into a sense of safety. So don't just stereotype that it's going to be a male. When we talk to our kids, we have to include females.
Yeah. I think it's important to note that hackers and frauds have become so sophisticated. I mean, I've seen situations where, one person will claim to be part of an entity and they'll send their email address. And the email address is exact the name and at in the company name. These people are extremely sophisticated, and it's important to be hyper vigilant to try and prevent these things.